Hello, Starlight Collective. It's SuCoco, your divine oracle, and Bestie above all else. And I'm here, Bestie, to deliver a message to you that I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Three cards came out. We're getting some heartbreak. We're getting some loss, and all right. Let me get some clarification on that. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a minute. Okay, so the energy that I'm channeling and that I'm feeling for the collective that needs this message. Understand and know you're seeing this video and it is coming through to you. I'm setting the intention. There's a message here you need to hear. And has to do with heartbreak, loss, pain, just like holding on or like unable to let go of pain or just like allowing yourself to really like be in it and feel it. Okay. Yeah. So, you're in the thick of it right now. You've been carrying this pain. It could be new. So, I'm speaking to the collective, so there's a lot of energy coming forward, but what is resonating is this deep, deep, deep pain and a sense of loss. It could be for a lot of people romantic loss, romantic pain, losing a partner, losing a loved one, an ending of like friendship or a friend group. But this is loss and pain, and it is just being in this place and just like you're just really feeling it. And I'm getting a lot of like for me personally, this is outside this reading, like I'm feeling this like I can acknowledge that this is like yes, there's this pain, but I feel your beautiful energy and your beautiful presence. I feel how big your heart is, how capable of love you are, and how much you wish to like love like your specific person or a friend group or your family or whatever this missing thing and this missing piece is. And 100% I know the reason this message is coming forward for me to share with you is you cannot receive like this love, or you can't this love that you want to give the world, or this love, this romance, whatever it may be that you want to have. The reason why it hasn't worked out in the past has been because you have tried to please the other person, the people, the family, the expectation. I'm getting the energy that you're a very magnetic, attractive person. Like you're somebody people like. You're somebody people double take, that there's a magnetism, a beauty. Y'all might be some cuties out there, but understand and know that it's like, I mean, as a certified cutie myself, people they will put an expectation of who they want or expect you to be based on your physical appearance, based on their first impression of you. This could be coming from family. This could be coming from romantic partners. This could be coming from, like even from friendships. Like when people meet you, they look at you and they expect you to be a certain way. And then it's like, oh, if you don't live up to that expectation, it's like, oh, it's a betrayal. It's oh, like being let down. And I'm really picking up this energy of like people coming into your life and they treat you like a new toy and like, wow, this is so much fun. And then you feel as if they get bored of you and they put you down and they leave. Or being the second pick, or just like this energy of like why do they always get bored? Or like why are they like this thing of like, oh, like people always leave. And honey, this has nothing to do with like who you intrinsically are, but it has all to do with like people pleasing and this need for you that when people come into your life, you really do pick up on it. Your intuition is really like keen and sharp, and it is coming from a place of love where you're just like, I just want everyone to get along, and I just want to make you happy. And so you suppress who you are, your needs, your desires, for the keeping the peace. But I need you to understand and know that it is okay for you to take up space. It is okay for you to be authentically yourself. And when you are, and it's like, why, why don't they love me? Like, like, I love so deeply and I give my all, but why don't they ever give it back? And that's simply because they're not given access to the real you. You hold the key and the power in this situation, where by you not authentically being yourself, because you might be afraid of, like, well, what if they think I'm cringy? What if they think I'm annoying? Like, all these negative, like, all of this negative self-talk, it's coming from a place where you are kind of like scolding your inner child, where you're like, oh, like, if they hear me make up a dumb song about chopping carrots while I chop carrots, they're gonna think I'm weird. But it's like, that's what makes you so, like, charming and wonderful and, like, silly and goofy and fun. So, like, sing your little carrot song. I'm just saying that because I was chopping carrots and singing a song earlier when I was making my dinner. But you need to, like, allow yourself to be your little goofball self, because it's the episode, I love SpongeBob SquarePants, so this might resonate with some of you. Like, that episode where SpongeBob tries to be normal, and, like, he, like, smooths all of his edges, and he's just like a little normie, and he's like, hello, I'm SpongeBob. And it's like so weird, and, like, everything that made him authentically him, and, like, the whole city falls apart because he's not himself anymore. That's the whole thing. The reason why none of these relationships, none of these friendships, or even romantic, because I want to say to you right now that what what you've not fumbled, like, the love of your life. If you had relationships where you're like, wow, this person was like, they seem perfect, like, I want them to be my dream partner or whatever, like, understand and know, like, they're still out there. The for my fairy tale love girlies and boys, non-gendered, I just like calling y'all girlies because, I mean, it's cute. For all of you out there that dream of, like, fairy tale romance, it's out there for you. You can't fumble that. That will always be out there. Like, that is something that's always going to be coming for you, but it will never ever show up when you are not authentically yourself. You need to allow yourself to be in that giddy, giggly, like, bubbly, happy, authentically you. And if some people are giving you the side eye or the hate, that is not a you problem. That is a them problem. They see somebody living so authentically, and for them, they are so tangled up in knots because they are so preoccupied with satisfying everybody else that they cannot be themselves and live authentically. And so when they see you living authentically and, like, sharing your light with the world, they want to snuff it out because how dare you when I couldn't? And it's like, that's a you problem. Go and talk to a therapist about it, because I'm not the one to be working through this with you. I just gotta live my life authentically in myself. And if you want to be a hot mess over there with that little rain cloud above your head, and you know what I mean, like, just being a nightmare and a terrible person, great, all the power to you, but I'm not engaging with that. I'm going to be marching to my own drum, living my happy life, and enjoying it with the people that want to enjoy it with me. And that's the number one thing. When you begin to live authentically, when you begin to give yourself priority and put yourself first and put your joy first, people feel that 100%, that this is a real AF person. And it's like, confirmation, that you're a real person, and that's where the magnetism comes in. So when you allow yourself to have these little quirks, or, like, I'm not saying you need to, like, go and, like, create a little quirky personality. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's be authentically yourself, whatever that may be. Like, allow yourself to play and to get back to the core of who you are, because when it feels as if, like, the problems come when it feels like you're putting a mask or that you're not doing things that you would do. Like, oh, the expectation is I should do this. Or like in this situation when I'm all these people, when I'm meeting a new group of people and it's like, oh, hello. Like, and it's like you're playing a normie and you're like, okay, I'm just going to be like an NPC and just like, yes, the weather is great. Like when in fact you'd rather talk about some like weird stuff. Like, you know, like if you're like really into like dinosaurs, you just want to talk about them. Maybe talk about them. Maybe they'll have an opinion on 'em. Or like frogs. Frogs are cool. I mean, I need to like pull back. But like you get what I'm saying, right? Like when you allow yourself to be in a place of curiosity, wonder, excitement, when you're in a place where your inner child is free to be playful and just kind of like engage in the world the way you authentically would, that is the key to it. And it won't feel like work. It's like as if you are doing nothing. And when you are in that place, that's when everything kind of like comes to you. When you are gonna be sitting in your like real divine, like for everybody out there, this is a gender neutral message, but in your divine empress energy, and like men and women experience this, and everybody within the gender spectrum, when you are like very, very much like authentically yourself, yes, there's going to be people that will be put off by that, but great, because they weren't meant for you. Like, why bother? Why engage with that? Because the people that are so your tribe and so your people and so will love you in the, I keep knocking the table, will love you in the way you deserve to be loved, will show up out of the woodwork, and you will have your tribe, your confirmation verb, your like dream partner, because we did get the lovers. Ooh. But this is not going to come from a place of you trying to people please. Where you're like, if you see somebody and you're like, oh my god, they're so hot, I'd love for them to be my future partner. Like, what did they like? But forget about that. You will literally attract like somebody who you think is a 10 out of 10 out of your league, crazy hot, into the like, I'm not saying they're gonna be into the same things that you are, but they are going to like admire and love these little eccentricities about you, that there's this mutual attraction of coming from like two different places of like, oh, like they're like, this is very like, I'm getting the energy of like divine, like the divine masculine meeting the divine feminine, like, and coming together, very twin flame energy. And the reason, and again, to stress, the reason why this has never happened, or like why it has not come easily for you, is simply because it's like every time you scold yourself, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or blah, blah, blah. Like, when it's like authentic and true to you, that's why. Because you need to show this person will fall in love with you, or these people, this group, this family, whatever it may be, will fall in love with you when you show them the truth of who you are. Because they're going to get the chance to actually get to know the real you. They can't fall in love with like a false version, you know what I mean? A squeaky clean PR version of you where it's like, oh, that's like not really like who I am. Like, I'm a total weirdo, and let your weirdo flag fly high. And like, I'm like the captain of that ship, baby. Like, I don't your life is way too short to be like normal. Like, be authentically you. And I have always found an experience when I am 100% like myself and like doing my own thing, it's like the world becomes magic. The world, like people who resonate with me, and there are so many people like when they see somebody who's like happy and playful and allowing themselves to be authentically themselves, it's two reactions. One of like, I want to go play too, or the ones of the people who are wounded, they see you and they hate, and it's like, I don't have time for those people. So like, you can go and live your sad, miserable life, but when you're ready to come and play, well, I'll be here playing. We out here playing, we're out here having fun, and we will continue to have fun no matter what anybody has an opinion about it. And so, in conclusion, coming right back to it, I hope this message does serve you well and allows you to, one, like envision and imagine whatever your dream life is, and stop telling yourself like, oh, how must I change to get there? You will change your baby. You're a flower. You're gonna grow into who you need to be to achieve your dreams, and allow yourself and your dreams to change and transform as well. What one day you may want, like you might dream one day of like becoming like an artist, so you can like tell stories. But actually, you know what I mean? Like you realize once you get there, oh, like I actually really like music, and like when I watch movies, it's like the emotional swells are really get me. And allow yourself to go on that path of like, okay, what's the next thing, what's the next thing, and allow yourself to change and transform, and give yourself the freedom to do so. Don't lock yourself into like, oh well, I'm an artist, I must stay here. It's like, well, I want to be a baker now because I think that's cute. Go for it. Allow yourself to grow and change and transform with your alignment, with whatever you're aligning with. Be discerning, and but also in a place of like listening to that little voice, that voice that's been calling out to you, telling you to wake up, the voice that's been telling you like, I'm unhappy with like the way things are. And then that warmth from the chest that comes from when you allow yourself to play and be authentically you. With that all being said, love you, bestie. Take care of yourself, and until next time, bye.